Again, this is one of the most consequential politicians of our times. Many in our generation have not seen any other politician of this stature. Probably many will never get to see any other politician who will carry so much gravitas. He strode the length and breadth of this country like a colossus. And in a few days' time, we'll be laying him to rest. Raila Odinga. Images there, live from the airport, a lot of chaos. We probably did not expect this, especially where the military is involved. A state funeral which involves leaders at that level, of the president, the former president. And we did expect a lot of orderly ceremonies at the airport and even going forward. But these things are unprecedented and we cannot control everything. Members of the public and mourners have made their way up to where the plane is. Yeah. Making it even quite a tedious task even for members of the military, who are the ones designated to handle the casket carrying the remains of the former Prime Minister. Security officials trying to control the crowd so that military ceremonies can also proceed. And yes, it will be quite a task for security officers, not just today, but also in the coming days. Raila Odinga has been quite an emotive figure. He has provoked quite some emotion in a lot of people, different kind of emotions, quite a polarizing figure, not just politically. For those who love him completely. Those who do not, there are very strong emotions and sentiments about him as well. Military officers at the airport mingling with mourners who are not as orderly as the military officers. President William Ruto making his way to the airside of the JKIA from the presidential pavilion, accompanied by his predecessor and the widow, Raila Odinga, ready to receive the remains of her husband. Also present there is the Chief of Defense Forces, Francis Kahariri. Other leaders linked to the opposition who have previously worked with Raila Odinga, also present at the airport. But you can see even the hesitation of the president just to get out into the airside of the JKIA because of the kind of crowd that is already there. Mourners uncontrollable on the airside of the JKIA, and this is unprecedented. They will need to do a better job in as far as controlling the crowds going forward. So that the state funeral can take the shape that probably the president and others and the National Security Council had envisaged as part of plans for the state funeral. A moment of unity from different leaders there. The fourth president of the Republic, Uhuru Kenyatta, joining his successor, William Ruto, at the airport to receive the remains of a man who at one point, was a rival to both of them politically. He ran against Uhuru Kenyatta twice. He ran against William Ruto once. But later, at some point, they had to mend fences and work together. The famous handshake of 2018. And now the broad-based arrangement that was formed last year. Interesting times. And even as I continue to commentate on this, allow me to welcome Maina Mwiruri to this conversation alongside Philip Kisia. Welcome back to TV47, Bwana Kisia.